Hey Warriors fans, I'm Thomas Mott. Welcome into Chat Sports, and today, let's take a look at the latest Golden State Warriors news and rumors, some trade news, some normal news, some rumors as well. We mix it all together and start off with Karl-Anthony Towns. Do the Warriors have the perfect trade package for Karl-Anthony Towns, the superstar big with the Minnesota Timberwolves? So first off, Towns, it's been said, it's been known, he's not very happy with his current situation in Minnesota because they've been struggling all year long, and really, since he got there, to actually win and go to the postseason and actually be, a threat in the playoffs. So it's been rumored that there are, multiple teams monitoring the situation right now, and if Karl-Anthony Towns becomes available, which all it takes is him demanding a trade, he could be one of the big names that's moved at the February trade deadline coming up here in just a couple of weeks. We're just a couple of days, really, from the February 6th NBA trade deadline where anyone can be traded at any given time in the National Basketball Association. So teams are monitoring. The Warriors are rumored to be one of those teams, and they have the ammo to pull this trade off, but it would take Draymond Green to do it. So the question is, Warrior fans, would you be willing to do the following trade? Here it is. The Warriors would get Karl-Anthony Towns. Obviously, that's the only thing you're getting back, and you would have to give up Eric Paschall, Draymond Green, the 2021st and the 2024 first-round draft pick. Would that be too much? Would that be enough? Would you be willing to do it to go ahead and get Karl-Anthony Towns? Here's the deal. I would do this in a heartbeat. Draymond Green has been fantastic for the Golden State Warriors. He's a Golden State Warrior legend. We gave him an extension just a couple of months ago, really. We love Draymond Green. We appreciate Draymond Green. But when you could ship and turn Draymond Green, a first-round draft pick, a young, decent player in Paschall, but not someone, to write home about, and a 2024 first for Karl-Anthony Towns, you do it. Look at the comparison between Cat and Draymond Green. Cat is averaging 26 about points per game, almost 11 rebounds per game, and is shooting basically 50% from the field and shooting like 40% from three. Draymond Green this year, without Steph, I know, without all of his superstar buddies, 8.3 points per game, 6.3 rebounds per game, 5.5 assists. That's changing, every single day depending on when you watch the video. And basically averaging single-digit stats, 8, 6, 5 points, rebounds, assists. It's just not been a great year for Draymond Green. You can argue that he's getting, out of the twilight, out of the prime, I should say, time of his career. I would do this trade in a heartbeat if I was the Golden State Warriors, although I can see a lot of people saying no. So the question is, answer the question. Down below is the question. Pin down below, would you be willing to trade Draymond Green to get a better player? Now, obviously, we're talking about Karl-Anthony Towns here, so if you want to trade for Cat, then, Draymond Green's a part of it, but would you be willing to trade Draymond Green for any other superstar, any other trade package they might want to do? Let me know in the comment section down below. All right, other big men that could be traded from the Golden State Warriors, not just Draymond Green. How about Willie CauleyStein, who it feels like is starting to be showcased to other teams as we get closer and closer to the trade deadline. So here's the deal. Willie CauleyStein was hardly playing the past couple of weeks. Like, he could not find time on the floor to actually have any sort of meaningful minutes. And then suddenly, past couple of nights, he's averaging like 30 minutes a night. He's averaging a ton more playing time, and that's either because, one, they just are like, oh, yeah, Willie CauleyStein, let's play him. Let's see what he can do. Oh, he's been really good. Fantastic. Or, which is most likely what's happening, they are showcasing into the NBA saying, hey, look how good Willie CauleyStein is, right? You should want to trade for him, guys. Like, go get him. Look how great he is. They're showcasing Willie CauleyStein, in my opinion, and the perfect team to go ahead and re-sign him or go ahead and trade for him. How about the Dallas Mavericks, who just lost Dwight Powell, their star young center, or their up-and-coming young center, to a torn Achilles? Willie CauleyStein would fit their system. Great rim protector. He can score. He's a guy that can be traded if you need a center. And how about the Mavericks, who lost their center, Dwight Powell, just the other night to an Achilles injury? This one makes a lot of sense. Powell's, similar stats to what Willie CauleyStein is doing as well. About 9 points per game for Powell versus Willie CauleyStein's almost 8 points per game. They're averaging the same amount of rebounds. This deal makes a lot of sense in terms of the Mavericks making a trade to go ahead and get Willie CauleyStein. But overall, I think CauleyStein is added to this list of Warrior players that is totally game to be traded here in the next couple of days. We get closer to the NBA trade deadline. Nobody's safe on this team except for Steph Curry and Klay Thompson. We already mentioned Draymond Green being rumored to be potentially a part of trade packages for Karl-Anthony Towns. I think Willie CauleyStein makes sense being a trade target for anybody in the NBA, and the Mavericks are a team we want to throw you guys here. That could be a very real possibility going into this trade deadline because they did just lose their star center. I'm all for trading as many guys as you can. Get as much as you can in return because the current Warriors you see right now, very few of the people playing and starting for Golden State are going to be playing and starting for Golden State in 2020. So get what you can for them right now. Willie CauleyStein is another one of those players. All right. We're approaching 155,000 subscribers here on the channel. Click the red subscribe button if you love NBA news, NBA rumors, NFL, everything. We do all the sports here. All the sports, right, as they say. Basically, killing the NBA stuff here at the channel. We do some great stuff every single day for a multitude of teams, not just the Warriors. Click the red subscribe button down below. I would greatly appreciate it. And also, you want to bet on, the NFL, the NBA, baseball, college sports. How about BetDSI, our friends here on the channel? BetDSI, chatsports.com/bet. Use the promo code DEAL120. You get a 120% deposit bonus whenever you first sign up, meaning you put $100 down and you want to bet with $100 of your own money, they will turn that into $220 on their website when you use our promo code DEAL120, meaning you can get a ton of money, put it on a team. If they win, if your bet wins, a lot of extra money for you guys as well. Again, chatsports.com/bet. Use the promo code DEAL120. All right, other bits of news here. We talked just the other week here on the chatsports.com or chatsports.com about our Golden State Warriors and how there are multiple players that could be traded, and Cauley-Stein is one of them. But Alec Burks is someone who is just in a beautiful situation if you're Golden State for either keeping the good role player or trading the role player. Here's the deal. Burks is on the final year of his deal. He is drawing multiple interest from multiple teams. The multiple teams have sent scouts to Warrior games to scout Alec Burks. That's been confirmed by multiple sources. And the Warriors can sit back and go, we either re-sign him for a little bit more money next year and have him as a role player with Steph and Clay, or we can trade him and get multiple assets as well, because again, like we said, multiple teams are drawing interest right now in Alec Burks, who's having a career year. 16 points per game, almost 5 rebounds a game, 3 assists. He's shooting 40% from the field. He's been really, really good in terms of, playing a lot of minutes for our Golden State Warriors, and now, got to showcase it. Some other team might come calling and say, hey, we're one player away, play defense and can score from going to the NBA Finals or making the playoffs or whatever it is. And Alec Burks is in a spot where he's either going to get shipped away or the Warriors can go, you know what? He's been really good. He'd be a great role player, great bench player on the 2021 squad, next year's squad. Let's go ahead and re-sign him. So he is in a very interesting spot in his life and his basketball career, but the Warriors are in the catbird seat because they either trade him for assets because he's been great or keep him because he's been great and add him to next year's roster in terms of a role player. What do you guys think we should do? Should we trade Alec Burks or should we re-sign him? Type R for re-sign, type T for trade in the comments section down below. And final bit of news here, because we did a lot of rumors. Here's some news. The Warriors are getting frustrated. They're getting frustrated with their current state, and the players are getting frustrated on this squad because they have lost, at the time of filming this video, 12 of their last 13 games, and the players are starting to really voice their concern and their upsetness with not the organization, but with the overall outlook of the basketball team. You look at the Eastern Conference standings, the Warriors are at the very bottom. I mean, they're as bad as they get. The chances of them actually making the postseason are next to nothing right now, even with Steph Curry, 15 games away roughly from coming back. The March 1st deadline against the Wizards is kind of when he's looking to come back. But when does the schedule get easier? The upcoming schedule, Pacers, Sixers, Boston, Cleveland, Washington, Brooklyn, Lakers. It's brutal right now. And so you have guys chirping and voicing out, and Draymond Green is saying, yeah, he's frustrated. He got teed up the other night and said, I'm trying, but it's frustrating. And Steve Kerr was saying it's frustration as well. Overall, the vibe around the Warriors earlier on this season was kind of like, what? We're fine. We're going to be bad this year. Let's not worry about it. We'll just get Steph back, and then we'll get Clay back, and we'll make another run at it in 2021. That's what it was in the beginning. Now, losing stinks. Shocker, right? Losing is so annoying that these players are starting to get a lot more frustrated with the current state of our Golden State Warriors. But at the same time, what do you want me to do? Right? I can sit here and be like, well, you need to make changes, and, guys need to just suck it up and stuff. I get it. You've only won, a handful of games. You're the worst team in the Eastern Conference right now in terms of the win and loss. And so it's just like, if you can just hold on, work through it. It's going to be a lost season. We understand that. Get Steph back. See how they merge with D'Angelo Russell and then focus on 2021. That is the only way I can think to give hope to the to the Warrior fans and the Warrior players as well. Do you guys think the Warriors are going to win 25 games this year? 25, right? It's crazy that that's the number. Type 1 down below for yes, type 2 down below for no. 1 if you think the Warriors can win 25 games, will win 25 games. 2 if you don't think they're going to win 25 games at all. I'm leaning towards probably not, unless Steph Curry comes back and you get on a big run here and start balling out. Who knows what'll happen? But right now, man, tough. 25 games. That's the number we're trying to get to as frustration seems to build right now with our Golden State Warriors. Here's the deal. A lot of news, a lot of rumors, a lot of trade stuff. That's why we're doing this video today here on a Friday at Chat Sports. The big picture is the Warriors will be active at the trade deadline. They are going to trade somebody. I'd put my money on it right now. The question is, will they make a big splash trade D'Angelo Russell, Karl-Anthony Towns, Aaron Gordon, there's a big name, Ben Simmons, we've mentioned all those names before, or will it be small things like here Mavericks take Willie CauleyStein, or here's Alec Burks, or Pascal, or whatever? Will they make a big splash or a small splash? That is still yet to be seen, but overall, the Warriors next couple of days are going to be very, very interesting, and it's all going to be interesting because it's not happening on the floor right now because frustration is growing, and the Warriors are really just not a great basketball team right now. Hopefully, they can get to 25 wins, but will they get to 25 wins? Who really knows? I don't think so, but we'll see what you guys' comments say in the comments section down below.